I share a lot of videos on my channel on how to reverse insulin resistance through diet and lifestyle changes. And a question that I'm frequently asked is whether this approach is harmful or helpful for those who also have fatty liver disease. A low-carb, high-fat diet has been shown in numerous studies to reverse insulin resistance. But should a different approach be taken if you also have fatty liver disease? The answer is no. The same approach that is used to reverse insulin resistance can also be used to reverse fatty liver disease. And this is because the two are connected. Fatty liver disease is characterized as having more than 5% of the liver made up of fat. This used to be a condition that was seen in people who drank large amounts of alcohol, but nowadays, people who don't drink a lot or don't drink at all are developing it, leading to a new subclassification known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And this is where insulin resistance comes in. People who are insulin resistant, and that includes those with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, PCOS, and heart disease, are at a greater risk of developing fatty liver disease. And this is because high levels of insulin cause the body to store fat in areas that it typically wouldn't, including the abdomen and the liver. Basically, what I'm saying is that if you have fatty liver disease, you also have some level of insulin resistance as well. And if you already know you have insulin resistance, you could have fatty liver disease and not even know it. An ultrasound or a CT scan can be used to see the amount of fat you have on your liver if you would like to be diagnosed. Now, the good news. You can reduce the amount of fat that you have stored in your liver and effectively reverse fatty liver disease. And here are 5 ways to do that. The first change you can make to reverse fatty liver disease is to push your breakfast back. And this doesn't have to be extreme. Whatever time you normally eat breakfast in the morning, try to wait and have it at least an hour or two later. And this helps to reduce the amount of fat in our liver because when we are in a fasted state, as we are in the morning, that is when our insulin levels are lowest. Which you will remember I mentioned earlier, high insulin is what causes the liver to store fat. So anything we can do to lower our insulin levels and keep them lower for longer periods of time is going to help to reduce this fat. And the reason that pushing breakfast back an hour or two helps to reduce this fat is because we're already in a fasted state in the morning. This is an easy way to take advantage of being in that state and keep our insulin low for just a few hours longer. And this ties in with tip number 2, which is to eat a high protein and high fat breakfast. This will help to keep your insulin levels low for even longer, but also give you the energy you need to start your day. The first thing we eat in the morning is the most important food choice we make all day. When we eat a breakfast that's high in carbohydrates, such as toast or oatmeal, these carbohydrates are broken down rapidly, and they're broken down into sugar, causing our blood sugar to rise. In response to this blood sugar rise, insulin is released. The higher the spike, the more insulin that is needed to transport the sugar. The higher the spike, the more insulin that is needed to deal with the sugar. Protein and fat do not cause a spike in blood sugar. Very little insulin is needed to process them, meaning that our insulin stays low for even longer. In addition, high protein diets have also been shown to help reduce liver fat. Good breakfast options include eggs, avocado, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, smoked salmon, chia pudding. These are all good high-fat, high-protein options. The third tip is to add more fatty fish into your diet. This includes salmon, sardines, anchovies, mackerel, and herring. The reason I recommend these types of fish is because they are particularly high in omega-3s, specifically EPA and DHA. And these types of omega-3s are different than the type of omega-3 that's found in chia and flax seeds. The type of omega-3 found in these foods does not have the same benefits. The fourth tip is to supplement berberine. Berberine is a natural compound that's found in foods such as turmeric, and it has been clinically shown to help improve insulin sensitivity and help to regulate blood sugar. And it has also been shown to improve fatty liver disease. The best way to incorporate it into your routine is to take a berberine supplement. Some people like to take this supplement in the morning, and others like to target it around high carbohydrate meals. The berberine supplement that I personally use and recommend is from So Well Health. Their Get So Balanced capsules not only include berberine, but cinnamon and chromium as well, all of which have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and help with fatty liver. If you want to check them out, I do have a code for 10% off, that is Kait10, and I will put the link in the description box down below. And my final tip to reduce liver fat and reverse fatty liver disease, I know you're gonna roll your eyes at it, but it is to prioritize your sleep. When we don't get enough sleep or we don't get enough quality sleep, the following day, our insulin sensitivity is significantly lower. And this occurs even in otherwise healthy individuals. So for those who already have insulin resistance or fatty liver disease, it's even worse. And like I said, this happens after just one night of poor sleep. So aim for a consistent bedtime and try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every night. Trust me on this, even if you think you do fine with less sleep, your body probably thinks otherwise. Anyways guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know in the comment section down below which of these tips you're gonna try first, and I will see you next time. Bye.